Coach Burns, like, he hated me. But not really hated me. He was just like, why won't this motherfucker like do what I'm telling him to do? So like, I used to be smart. He used to like say some shit like, Alvin, what's this? I used to be like, man, I don't know. He like, what? I'll be like, sir, I don't know. He like, no, I'll talk to him and be like, I don't know, whatever. He be like, man, you need to say yes, sir, to me. And I'm like, okay, sir. Like, yes, sir. So I was just being funny. Like, yes, sir, I'll overdo it. Like, matter of fact, get the fuck out of my room. All right, bet. He like, you know what, motherfuckers? You know what, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me, TJ, Kenyon, Derek, everybody sitting in this room, all 8 of us. Me, TJ, Kenyon, Derek, everybody sitting in this room, all 8 of us. Tyron, LT. I'll trade all y'all motherfuckers in this room for Leonard Fournette right now. We said, damn. I was like, damn, this shit fucked up. But you know, Leonard was like that. Leonard was that shit. So Leonard don't even know that. So when Leonard hear that, he gonna laugh. And Coach Burns will tell you to this day, like, I'll trade all y'all motherfucking asses in here. So I'm just laughing. He's like, get the fuck out of my room. I'm like, bitch. I'll just walk out. But that was funny as hell. That shit was funny.
Okay.
That one was crazy. That shit was hilarious.
Are you glad you went through this?
Hell
experience?
yeah. I'm telling you, I was so immature, bro. That shit mature. Even throughout that process, I was maturing and I didn't even know it.
Bro.
But I really matured when I went to Hutch.
Okay, so you withdraw. Mm-hmm. Do you know the date?
I left Bama January 8th. Cause I went home, came back for the start of the second semester, which was like the 6th. The 7th, I withdraw. They moved me from Bryant, which is the football dorm, to like one of the regular, like, I'm just a student from Mobile, Alabama, that's going to University of Alabama, to like one of the little student dorms. They're like, you gotta move all your stuff tonight. It's like 8 o'clock at night. After I leave the facility, the withdrawing stuff, all my stuff in the dorm. Mm-hmm. They give me the key to the other dorm. I go to it. I go to the dorm. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just withdrew. Like, I didn't even know what I was gonna do. Like, I had no plan. I was just trying to drop my nuts on everybody. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to withdraw. Fuck all this shit. I ain't doing it. Man, I go and open that dorm room. That shit might have been like a size of a pantry and like a little mattress in the corner. I said, damn. I said, fuck. I think this through. I jumped the gun, didn't I? So, boom, I do this. I call coach. I said, hey, I just withdrew out of all my classes. Come pick, like, he like, what? I'm like, yo, I withdrew out of all my classes. Like, he like, bro, I'm on my way. He in Atlanta. He drove from Atlanta. Him and my cousin drove from Atlanta and came and picked me up. I packed my dorm room up and drove me home. So this is all within like 3 days. 6, 7, 8. I left Bama on the 8th. I got back and went to my mom's house. So at that time, I ain't had no plan, but I got that Pell Grant though. I made sure I got that Pell Grant. I did my application early. I got that shit like the 7th, that second day, that day before I left. I said, oh yeah, I got 5,000. I'm finna strike gold with this motherfucker. Because at that time, that was a lot of money. I was like, damn. I was like, 5,000, I'm good. I can make it. Not knowing this shit about to hit. Like, I was like, man, this shit about to be tough.
So you go home and you're doing what?
A little bit of everything.
Okay. All right.
I'm reverting back. We're going back to old.
So now you're back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. Now I'm back on.
You press the reset button.
Yeah, I'm back on the bullshit. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm kicking it, like doing all the wrong shit. So I'm just doing like that's what I'm doing. I'm not even. And I know I was tripping because people was like coming up to me like, man, hey, bro, you still play football? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just like, I'm in between. Like, they don't even know what's going on. And it's like, you know, I don't ever really be embarrassed about nothing. But like, that was like an embarrassing time in my life. Like when people was asking me like, you still play football? And I'm like, damn. But at the same time, like the pride in me was
No,
like,
I'm gonna be
man,
alright.
fuck, man, yeah, I'm straight, bro, fuck this shit. So, yeah, I'm bullshitting.
And then,
I go and take an official visit to Clemson.
okay.
Take an official visit to Clemson. It's like a month into me being home. Cause I got all my offers back when I leave Bama. But I'm at this point, I'm just not doing nothing. I'm just like, I'm not even really fucking with the football at this point. I'm straight off it. I'm like, man, cause I'm still kind of like bitter about like how Bama happened. Like I'm feeling like in my mind, somebody did something to me.
Yeah.
Hindsight 2020, but I did all the shit to myself, basically. But at that point, I'm like, man, I'm just thinking like everywhere gonna be like how Bama was, man, fuck this shit, I ain't. So me and my mom, you know, Clemson, like, that shit ain't far from Atlanta. It's like an hour and some change. We drive up to Clemson, go to the official visit. At this point, I don't want to hear, I'm scarred from fucking with Kirby on the recruiting tip.
You're not trying to have no relationship.
I'm not trying to hear no recruiting pitch. I don't want to see a dorm room. I don't want to see the dining hall. I don't want to see the training room. I don't want to see a classroom. I don't want to meet nobody in the the academic center. I don't want to meet the motherfucker. I don't want to meet the damn dean. I don't want to meet the motherfucker that drive the bus. Man, I don't care about none of that. Nothing. So, you know, on a recruiting, like, whatever you call it, like, you know, Georgia be like UGA day or Florida be like Gator day. I'm at the little Clemson day.
Okay, yeah.
Tiger day, whatever. So, you know, I'm a couple months removed, like, from being in high school, but I'm there with all high school kids.
Yeah.
So they, you know, they going through the recruiting process like, yeah, like I got all these offers and this. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers don't even know. These folks about to fuck y'all. Cause that's my mindset coming from Bama. I'm like, man, this shit all the same. I'm like, these folks, they about to flip the switch right when y'all get on campus. Y'all don't even know. So I'm not even fucking with nobody. I'm not even talking to nobody. I'm sitting right here with, in the little, like, you know, Dabo get up and do his presentation. Yeah. My mom right here, I'm in the back of the auditorium.
At Clemson.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go Tigers. Get up and just walk out. I'm cool. They was trying to get me to commit that day. I'm like, man, I'm straight. I'm cool. You know
why you ain't? It didn't.
I just wasn't hearing none of that shit. I wasn't believing none of that shit. Oh, we love you here at Clemson. Oh, all this, man. We take care of you like you're our own. Y'all don't even know me from nothing. Like, how y'all love me? I don't know me. Like, what are you talking about? Come here, we're gonna take care of Mama. We gonna take care of him. I'm looking at my mom like, man, I don't believe these folks, man. They lying. I'm telling you. That's just like, it's not nothing against them personally, but it's just like, man, I'm not going for the okie doke again. Like, I'm not going for that shit. So please don't tell me none of that. I'm not interested. All I'm interested in is, bro, I wear a size 11 cleat. I need the shoulder pads that I like, and what number can I get? Other than that, I don't even care.
So now it's turned to business, strictly business.
Straight business. And you know how I approach this shit.
Now I get it.
Business. Right when I leave Bama, business. Don't talk. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to do nothing. Like, nothing, no extracurricular. Man, look,
It all makes sense.
I'm gonna be here at what time practice? Okay, cool. I'm gonna be here at practice. What time does practice end? Unless I got something going on, like I'm hurt or something, I'm not finna be in here. Don't call me asking me what the hell, like how my mom doing. She's great. Don't call me. She's great. Don't call me asking how this doing. And I still kind of struggle with that now. Like, just being completely transparent. Like, as far as like from, you know, dealing with like, I'm better now, but like
But it would seem like you have more now because your bank account changed.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But so yeah, boom, I leave Clemson. They like, are you gonna commit? I'm like, fuck no. I'm about to get in the car and drive back to the city. Like, I'm gonna holler at y'all. 2 days later, I get arrested. Oh my God, I'm sick. I get arrested. I'm at home. I'm fucking around, and it's the goofiest shit. Like, I got arrested like the worst way you could get arrested. Fucking like driving without insurance, suspended license, some other shit. I'm like, duh. But I'm not even talking about that. Bro, I leave, I'm in Gwinnett. I don't even be in Gwinnett.
That's not a.
I got sweatpants on, flip flops with no socks, a bomber jacket with no shirt under it. These motherfuckers handcuffed me, I'm outside standing with all that shit on, looking crazy as hell in Gwinnett. Now I'm a couple months removed from winning the state championship at Norcross. Now the story is, Alvin Kamara, ex-Georgia football superstar, kicked out of Alabama. So that's already the narrative. The narrative all fucked up. Now I'm in Norcross.
And you got a picture.
Now I'm smack dab in the middle of Norcross. Like, I'm like a fucking superhero in Norcross. Everybody like, damn, that's Alvin. Damn, it's 10 cop cars out there. Like I just killed somebody. I'm handcuffed. They just got me out there. Like, I'm like, fuck. That's one of the moments like when the movie, like, I bet you're wondering how I got here. I'm like, damn. So that happened. I get in the cop car. The cop talking shit all the way to the precinct.
To you?
Yeah, like, some leader you are, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, bro, at this time, I had my little Pell Grant. So I did pretty all right with my Pell Grant, with my scheme throughout the whole time I'm at home. They obviously they take your shit. When you get arrested, they take all your shit. Mm-hmm. Man, I said, bro, go get your partner and get the shit out. The money he took out of my pocket I got the money to bail out right now, pussy. Like, stop talking to me. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, you big and bad in the back of a cop car. I said, man, bro, shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, I'm about to get out. So then, like, all of a sudden, everything just go, I'm for real, like, everything just go quiet, and it's like that little, like, buzzing sound. I'm like, and I'm just looking in the fucking, like, his rear view, because he looking, like, when you're in the back seat, he looking, like, I could see his eyes. I'm looking in his little rear view, and I'm just like, I'm not looking at his eyes, but I'm just looking in the rear view, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? This is when, like, my moment of clarity.
Is this your lowest moment? Besides, okay, mom getting them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say that was my lowest moment. Yeah, but as like, what I think
this
as
is
a person,
introspective.
Yeah,
moment
as a person, like everybody, this is what I believe, right? Like you personally or me personally, there's a way I perceive myself, right? There's the way you perceive me. And then there's a way there's one way that I believe that you perceive me, right?
Gotcha.
So like, I don't give a fuck about, at that point, I would say it was my lowest point of how I thought that everybody perceived me or how I felt like people perceived me, right? Mm-hmm. Not even how I thought people perceived me, but like, how I thought people perceived me, that was my lowest point. Cause it was like, okay, superstar Georgia, boom, go to Bama, boom, I'm supposed to be this, that, I leave. Like, internally, I'm like, man, I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because all this shit, I don't got no plan. So my perception of myself is like, I'm going to figure this shit out somehow. Mm. Now, how people are perceiving it is like, okay, he fucking got kicked out of Bama, boom, 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 he ain't shit. So at this point, when I'm looking in this rear view and I'm in my head, I'm like, now it's like the way that I think that people are perceiving me, I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking up.
It hit you right there.
That's when it hit me where I'm like, I don't care about how I perceive myself because I'm like, I'm going to figure it out. But I'm not thinking about that at this time. I'm not thinking about the cop talking shit, how he perceived me, because he just, he like, fuck him. I'm thinking about how motherfucker, like, I'm thinking about the third one, like, okay, damn, how I feel that people perceive me. And I'm like, yo, damn.
You said people.
Yeah. This is like,
the thought of your mom.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was like, damn. But like, it's so crazy because that's who I called. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I done been in trouble, like, whatever, cool. But like, I think that's what played into it too, because I think more than anybody, my mom was embarrassed.
That hurts.
And she don't even care, like, I'm not even talking, she don't even care about the football, and like, she was just embarrassed as like, man, she want me to, whatever I do in life, she want me to do that shit to the best of my ability, like, no matter what. And she don't want to stain on nothing. Like, not one stain on anything. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when that happened, it was just like a letdown. Like, it was like disappointment. And my mom don't even show a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? But even in this situation, like, I call her, like, yeah, fucking in jail, blah, blah, blah. And she like, I got to get bailed out. I get bailed out, and she come and pick me up. And she like, I'm thinking she about to like, let me have it. You know what I'm saying? Cause she done did it for less, like yelling, screaming. My mom look at me, it's like 11 at night. She like, you good? I'm like, Yeah. She like, all right, what you gonna do?
That's the speech.
That's it. It wasn't no speech. She like, what we gonna do? What you gonna do? Not we, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
So we riding home, I'm like, fuck. And I'm knowing she disappointed, but it's like, what do you do in that situation when your child?
How's it gonna help?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah.
Before you answer the next thought, did your sister give you acting some bitch assness right now?
I didn't even talk to my sister at that point yet.
Okay.
She said I was driving her car though. Whatever. No, I was just playing. But nah, I ain't talked to her at that point yet. So
she says, "What you gonna do?"
Yeah, and I ain't even really have an answer. I'm like, man. So this is the night before I call you. So I get home. Shit, that was the longest fucking shower I took in my life. I was in that bitch. I felt crazy just on some like, man, I done fucking been arrested. I'm in the jail cell. Like, they keep moving me from cell to cell, like in the jail doing a little dance, cause they like, oh, the cop that arrested me stayed in there from intake to when I got out. Like just pointing like, yeah, that's bro right there. Da, 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 da. So I'm just sitting in the cell like, and then it's like people in the jail know me like, and they like, man, bro, what you doing? Like, you still playing this, that, that? And I'm kind of like, I'm trying not to really talk, cause like, you know, anybody that been in jail out there, when you get in there, you like, every second is like, man, I'm finna get out. I'm about to get out. Like, when are they about to come get me? Like, I'm about to bond out. So like,
you looking for ignorant
man, you
signal.
looking for, man, what?
Man, is it a shadow in that door?
Anything that fucking move, you like, oh yeah, they coming to get me. Man, they might be walking and do a little, you're like, fuck, man, damn.
It's cold.
Yeah, man, you in there. Motherfucker bring you that sandwich, that cookie goddamn soggy in the middle of that sandwich. You like, you know, at that point, I ain't like, that's not really like, I done stayed pretty straight and narrow, like, you know, like, whatever I done did, but I ain't been at that point.
Yeah.
Motherfucker like, bro, you gonna eat that shit? Hell no, I'm not finna eat this shit here. Have it.
I'm about to be out.
Yeah, type shit. So I'm like, damn, man, like I'm in there, and it's just like, that's when I was like having that second like moment of clarity, and then my mom, boom, she like, what you gonna do? So on the way home, after she asked that, I didn't even have an answer. We just rolled home in silence, like 20, 30 minutes. Get in the shower, longest shower of my life. I'm just like washing like whatever the fuck I'm washing off of me. I don't know. I'm just like, man. Get out of the shower, I just go get in the bed, I go to sleep. I might have called you at like 11 a.m. It was early when I called you.
I was happy. But go ahead.
Bitch ass. I was happy. I said, hey. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? You was like, I think, because you already, at that point, you knew, I think you knew.
We had spoke. I think Stancil told me that you left. I think we spoke.
We spoke like 2 times.
Maybe I was gonna say 1 or 2 times, but you wasn't feeling me. So I think I would check in and text.
Yeah, you was texting.
You wasn't responding.
For sure.
And then that goes back to that time. I'm just trying to stay in the game.
Yeah.
Because you got to go somewhere.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I think this is what I remember. I remember you called me.
I might have told you I got arrested. I don't know if you knew it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But you called me and you said, I don't know, I might come or something to that nature. And then you said, Clemson, yeah, they want me to sit out.
Yeah, because I get arrested. I called Clemson before I called you. I called Debo and them. I'm like, man, look, because I don't got the shit. I got 2 bullets left, and I'm in a shootout, and it's 10 motherfuckers, and I'm the only. I'm the last man standing. I got 2 bullets left. One of them a motherfucking. I'm thinking Clemson is like the grenade that's gonna kill all 10 of them.
Yeah.
And I got the little 22. That's Hutch. That's you. That's my Oh, I got a flare. You a flare. Like, so I'm like, man, I'm thinking I'm about to kill shot. Like, I'm gonna call Clemson. Yeah, they want, they fuck with me. They want me. I don't really fuck with it, but I'm gonna go there. Hey, what's up? Yeah, man. Oh, we seen the news. You got arrested. I said, yeah, they ain't, man. I'm out now though. So shit, I'm gonna just go ahead and like commit. They like, nah. This Dabo on the phone like, nah, you can go to Juco for a year and then. After that, probably you can come here. I said, man, fuck that. Thad Brown. Hey, yo, what's up, dog? Man, bro, I ain't got arrested. Clemson ain't fucking with me. They want me to sit out a year.
What? It was 2 phone calls.
What?
This is what I remember. You correct me. You called me, you said something about Clemson, and you said they want me to sit out. I said, bruh, if you sit out, you're gonna be ineligible.
Yeah.
And he was like, hold on, give me 5 minutes. And then when you call me back,
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
And he was like, all right, I'm coming.
I said, bro, when you was like, yeah, well, you got to be here, and the last day to enroll is the 18th.
Because Miss Ellis put you in last 8 week classes.
Oh my God. Shout out Miss Ellis. Miss Ellis don't get enough credit because she got everybody up out of there.
Miss Ellis is
Aaron
Hutch.
Ellis. If you ever go to Hutch, that's your best friend. Because Miss Ellis, motherfucking, she saved me. She saved me, for real. Appreciate her to this day, for real. But yeah, so I'm on the phone with you. I'm like, man, damn, when I gotta be there, he's like, bro, you gotta come now. Like, when can you get to the airport? I'm like, man, at this point, I'm like, this
is this Monday?
This is like a Tuesday, and I had to be there on Thursday.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like intervention. If you ever see intervention, it's like, this is your last chance. Like, we got a treatment center set up for you, but we gotta leave right now. I'm
just go with these guys.
Yeah, I gotta smoke my last cigarette or something. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I gotta go right now. I'm thinking you gonna be like, yeah, the end of the month. This motherfucker said the 18th. I'm like, it's the 16th.
Yeah.
That's when all the thoughts go in your head. But then it's like, it'd be like the feel good story. Like, all right, I'll accept treatment. I'm gonna go to rehab. Fuck, man. I said like, yeah, okay, tomorrow. You booked the flight for the 17th. Got there, I think, 17 or I might have left the 18. One of them, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. So that was my start with your ass.
Yeah. Hutchinson Community College.
Then when I first get there, my bag get lost.
For real?
Yeah, you remember my bag got lost? My bag didn't make it. My little duffel bag. At this point, in my life, I've only taken 4 flights.
At that point in time?
Yeah. I went to the opening in Oregon. I went to wherever the fuck when I submit D. Then Alabama, I flew to Atlanta for the home opener against Virginia Tech. And then I flew to Wichita.
So you get there, spring ball comes. So you haven't been back. There's a new weight room. Where our weight room was,
They broke it? Or they built
it looks, Hutch looks like D1
Juco?
right now. Yeah.
So for sure.
But where we was, remember you could see out on the field. Mm-hmm. And we was doing testing. And I'll never forget you came inside and you was like, I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, oh shit. What's wrong? Do I gotta take a loan out to get him a massage therapist? What do I need to do? Yeah. And he was like, nah, my hip flexor. I pull it a little bit. I said, what? I said, you just ran? He's like, yeah. I said, what you ran? The 40. Mm-hmm. I said, what you ran? He said, oh, I'm 4'4". I'm always gonna run 4'4". Yeah. I was like, oh, how did you just hurt your hip? And bruh, you open my eyes in a different way. I always say this. If you're a coach and you coach long enough, you get one unicorn. You get one Haley's Comet. Mm-hmm. And you was that because you did stuff that it made me reevaluate what I knew as talent. Because I was younger when my uncle recruited Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
So I saw Marshall in person, but I wasn't there on a day-to-day basis to understand it. And then you brought that confirmation of, all right, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And for you, not in an arrogant way, to say that it was ass, but it was the top of the top is totally insane.
I think like you said, like mentally, I'm not even physically, I was like, obviously, but mentally I was like, man, even if I had one goddamn leg, if I had no toes on one foot, I was like mentally where I was at, Cause you know what, I was like, bro, I told you when I got there, I said, I'm playing until we lose a game, and after that, I'm not playing another snap at Hutchinson Community College. Cause I got shit to do after this.
Yeah.
At that point, I'm like, man, I'm not even thinking about no college. I'm thinking about, I'm about to be, cause I'm playing get back. Like, I done been through the Alabama shit, I done went home, I got arrested, the Clemson shit happened, I'm like, now I'm at Hutch, I'm like.
The circumstances seem like a 2-year time frame, but they were actually 6 to 8 months.
What, of like that whole situation, that shit felt like it was like 2 years. Man, I went from May to January.
Like you grew the fuck up.
Bro, that shit was crazy. And I didn't realize it till you just said that like earlier when you was like, man, that shit was, I didn't realize how young you was. I thought you done been through a whole year, but it was only a couple months. Like, that was 8 months maybe, like.
But even through your, let's call it chaos, you still were more mature than.
You know why I felt like I was mature, but I was still immature as hell? Because I realized that I was, like, I didn't realize it, but I was like, man, I'm stupid as hell, but let's go. I'm like, this shit dumb, but let's go.
And
I'm doing dumb shit, but let's keep it going.
But this is what I would tell you, because Juco is, like you said, you can
go there and die. Yeah.
But you also, in the process of that, guys either learn responsibility or they indulge in irresponsibility. Okay?
I think 80% indulge in irresponsibility.
This is what I would say about you. In my life, in my time frame of knowing you, I've never seen you smoke. I've never seen you drink. I've just only seen you handle your business. And the opposite is the other 80% that just walk around like.
Wild out.
I had a dude, I don't know if I should say his name, but this dude was walking around campus.
Smoking.
Like, walked up the coast.
You was weed patrol, though. You was really fed. You was weed patrol. You had to, though. Dude was really weed patrol. Like, I'm talking about, if somebody was smoking weed on campus, Brown knew, and he was shutting that shit down. Like, you want to smoke, you want to be an asshole, you gonna roll. I'm talking about motherfuckers were rolling for days. The motherfucker had, if a seed was in the dorm room, get your ass over here.
This is my thing.
But he would, it made sense, though.
If you're dumb enough for me to find out,
hey, I remember these conversations.
You deserve to get tortured.
I remember these conversations
because it's too many places to go.
You used to say this shit in front of everybody.
Like, I don't. Like, if that's
why are you stupid? Why are you dumb? You're smoking in front of in the dorm. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I used to be laughing because I don't smoke, so I used to be like, y'all are y'all that like?
You could do whatever you want to do and not get caught.
Yeah, I'm like,
but if I'm sitting at my desk, or if I'm at my house and I'm with my kids, or I'm at my desk looking at film or eating snacks because I got all the snacks in my office, and it runs across my desk that you smoke, you're an idiot.
Bro, that shit was hilarious because motherfucker used to hurt motherfuckers' feelings. You are an idiot. You're stupid. You just be mad, like.
So, during that season, because you haven't played since high school, are you realizing what you're doing?
No, I just told you what I was gonna do. I wasn't like, in the moment, I wasn't like, oh my God, like, wow, I'm just like, man, I'm finna shit. We playing Dodge City this week. Hey, Brown, look. I bet you, look what I'm about to do. I'm finna get like 5 touchdowns in the first quarter, and I'm gonna take my helmet off and put it on the sideline, and I'm not playing no more.
Let dude run.
Yeah, let Brown them get it. Like, bro, you used to be like, all right, shit, we'll see. And at every game, I used to come like, what I told you like, get away from me. Get away from me, like what? So I wasn't even really thinking about what I was doing. I was just because I told you, bro, I was ahead. I wasn't even, like, physically, I was there, but mentally, I wasn't even there. Yeah. I was, like, thinking about that was 2014. I was thinking about 2017, like, draft. Like,
I remember, because, Butler is the big press box.
Yeah, hell yeah.
and it's glass. Mm-hmm. And they used to always, cause we'll be here and then fans will be there. And they used to always like beat on it and mess with it. I remember this kid's face when you lit their ass up. I could picture his face now, and he was crying. It was like a little 13-year-old kid.
Cause that was the shit. Butler was like the New England Patriots.
Hey, they was killing everything.
That's what I'm saying. So anytime, motherfucker, you come down halftime, I'm like, what I tell you, bro, get away from me. Yeah, exactly. But that's like, that's what I'm saying. Like I was playing get back at that point.
Yeah.
Hutch was just like, that shit was like your little cousin that you like, just give him a wedgie. That's how I feel. I was like, man, I'm finna stomp on everybody. And I wasn't even really, it wasn't even like that I was trying to prove like my talent. It was just more so like, I had so much shit like built up that I was like, man, look, I gotta get to where I'm going. So
when we put this up, I'm gonna post the highlight so people can see.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you ever ran full speed.
D watched the shit the other day.
Still do.
And this is what I tell people, the stuff that you see on that highlight tape
is the same. Yeah.
It looks the exact same on Sunday, which is, I ain't figured it out. It don't make, it's like you're almost running fast and then you like, press turbo for a second.
So we done got this far. We done got through like my childhood, middle school, high school, a little bit of college, like, none of it is like brass or broad, like it's all calculated. I'm saying it's all like, so I'm not, you talking about running fast, I'm not even thinking about physical. I'm thinking like when I'm on the field, I'm thinking. I'm not trying to like impose my will like physically. I'm not trying to burn air, like, you know, I'm like, man, how can I make this motherfucker, how can I fuck his angle up? How can I make him think he's gonna tackle me and last second, like, embarrass him to where he like.
But these are the greatest.
I don't care.
Athletes.
It don't got nothing to do with them. It's all personal. It's like personal. Like when I do something like that, like when you like, man, it don't even look like you was running, or like how you get away from him. It's like, it's me internally like, oh yeah, I'm finna fuck him up. And then like I get past one person, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I got it. Let me bank that. Like, okay, I did that. All right, boom, let me get past this dude. It's not like, I'm not looking at, and I'm talking about, like you said, these are the best dudes. I'm not looking at, I respect all these dudes. I swear on everything. I respect Bobby Wagner, and I respect Levante David, and I respect Luke Kuechly that I played against. I respect Khalil Mack. I respect all these dudes. But it don't, look, so it don't got nothing to do with you, bro. Like this is nothing to do, it don't got nothing to do with your genetic makeup. I just got to get to where I'm going. Like whatever that mean for you, if that mean you end up on the ground, or you don't catch me, like, that's between you and whoever you got to talk to, your coach, God, your mama. But, like, I just know at the end of this play, I need to be, like, over there, or I need to be in the end zone. So it's like, I'm not competing against, like, and these, like you said, these are the best. I respect all these dudes. I'm not competing against Aaron Donald and like Devin White. And I'm not competing against them. I'm competing against myself to see, like, how much further can I get than the last time I got, like how far can I get?
And arguably, I don't even know if it's an argument. Every year that you played healthy has been a very, very productive year.
Yeah.
If you were, but if your numbers were down, it was because of like an injury or so. Mm-hmm. So, like, we gotta start having a conversation that you're an anomaly and you're at a different level than the guys at the top level.
I don't know what they do in their off season.
We gonna get there.
Yeah. So yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's the same thing. Like, it's like I can't really hang around a lot of people or be around a lot of people because of like the way they think. So like my thought process, the way I like process certain shit is just different. Like the way I process the game is different. So if we're talking about like production and things like that, of course it's physical, but like productivity, and I talk like Edgerrin James, like that's my dog. Like growing up, I didn't look at Edgerrin James like I want to be Edgerrin James. I didn't get to like, I wasn't like looking at Edgerrin James for guidance until I got older, and it don't got nothing to do with football. Me and Edge do business together.
Gotcha.
But he talked to me like on a like as far as like processing things. He like, bro, at a certain point, and you've already reached that point, like the game is gonna be too easy for you. So you gonna have to find a way to like, you're gonna have to find a way to be inspired. Like you're gonna have to find a way to make the game like worth it.
So have you had that moment where you had to re-inspire yourself?
I had to ask him. That's why I was talking to him. I'm like, when it like, and it's not, I'm not saying like the whole thing is boring for me, but like certain times, and my coaches will say this, like Sean Payton used to, like every week, I'm talking about from when I was a rookie, like that shit happened early for me. Like my rookie year, probably like towards the middle end of my rookie year, it was just like, once I figured it out, it was like, nothing was hard for me. Like, so it was like, Sean Payton used to be like, bro, I gotta get something, I gotta put this play in to keep Alvin engaged, so he used to get me fidget spinners, everything. Like, man, this Alvin, you know, he's just gonna drift off. So here go a fidget spinner. I gotta keep you engaged. Like, and you can go back. It's like, bro, he's one of the smartest players I coached. So like, that's where my mind is. Like, I always want to be mentally ahead. Like, the physical is gonna follow. Like, mentally, I'm like in a different space.
So mentally, you say you don't watch sports.
No.
Okay. So.
But I can play every sport though. But yeah, I don't really watch sports. It's more
you're mentally ahead like with the playbook and film and all that?
Yeah. That's not even like, yeah.
We're gonna get to UT. Is this do you know you do this or is it
I'm very aware, so I mean, throw it at me. Maybe not.
You always pop up.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you get hit.
Yeah. That's just like a life thing. That don't got nothing to do with football.
Explain.
Like, the last thing I'm worried about is somebody tackling me and hitting me hard on the field and like getting up fast. It's just like, that's how I live my life. Like, I keep moving.
That's crazy.
Like, I mean,
crazy in a good way.
Yeah, I feel what
you're mentally aware that no matter what happens, I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I gotta get up.
In any area of life. But you're saying you even put that to when you get tackled and you're laying on the turf.
Cause like if you wanna, let's just say conceptually, like what is me laying on the ground gonna do? In any aspect.
Waste time. Nothing.
I'm talking about football. When you get tackled, what does laying on the ground do? You got a play clock that's going.
Yeah.
If in life, if I hit a speed bump, you can't just stop. Like, what I'm gonna do? What is it gonna do?
You gotta figure it out.
You gotta figure it out. Like against all odds. Like shit. Even when I get hurt, I done torn my damn whole LCL and popped up. Nobody knows. I done broke my ribs in the first game. Nobody know. I'm like still playing, and I finally had to come out because like I was like, yo, I can't. My lung is gonna collapse or like something like. Mm-hmm. I done tore my knee, I done did all that and popped up and then like my sister, that's some bitch ass shit. Don't do that bitch ass shit.
It's in your head.
Like that's some bitch ass. Get the fuck up. Like damn. So that kind of just resonates too. It's like everything. Like man, get the fuck up. I be telling myself, like man, get up. Even like, and it sucks because it's the nature of our sport. It's a dangerous sport, and like everybody, like you don't know how hurt somebody is until you know.
Yeah.
So like even when dudes like get hit and they be on the ground and shit, I'll be like, man, get the fuck up. But then I'll be like, damn, motherfucker might really be hurt. Like.
So and I'm not saying this in a bad way, because of the way your normal is, you're insensitive to a lot of.
Yes, very. That's like in all areas of life. And that's the shit that my mom be trying to like get me out of, like. The way you do stuff and the way you think, like everybody don't think like that. So you got to give people some grace. Like you're so matter of fact and you're so blunt and this, that, like everybody can't take that. Even me and my sister be fucking clashing about shit.
I mean, you just told the chef she tried to kill you.
Yeah, Tatiana just tried to kill you with some bananas. Like that's crazy. So but for real.
You could have said, I don't prefer that. You were like, no, it's nasty.
Shit, bro. And you tried to kill me. And you lied. But nah, like for real, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like you talking about the popping up. I just feel like I got too much. It's internal. Like
You got too much what?
I don't know. It just got too. It's just not. It just can't. It can't happen. Unless somebody laying on me or something, it can't happen. I gotta get up. What the fuck?
Okay, I still gotta get back to UT, but
UT was like, yeah.
hold on. Are you already, and will you ever be satisfied?
With what? Like anything?
Like,
Or
okay, let's be blunt. Mm-hmm. We're sitting in the palace, and this is palace 1A or 1B. 1-3C. Like,
right,
there's multiple.
Keep going.
There's something in the front yard that costs more than houses. Mm-hmm. There's another toy that's Billy's trying to steal it. Mom is taken care of. She has a palace. The bank account is not an account. It's a bank. So, is there anything that's saying,
I'm straight?
yeah.
No. What is enough? Like, tell me what enough is.
I don't know. I just need like $27 and I'll be all right. Like, every time I talk to Coach Carl, I'm like, hey man, let me hold $32. Like, let me, like what?
It's not enough. Like what? I mean, like when?
What's the goal? What's like?
Okay,
is there a goal?
No. All right. Let me ask you this, and I'm thinking about this as you talking. Is there an age that you would get to in life where you'd be like, that's good?
Nah.
That's the best way I can explain it. Like nobody's gonna be like, nobody in life is like, around like 32, I'm gonna be straight, like on life.
On life?
Yeah, I'm gonna be good. Like, y'all go ahead and get me up out of here. When I turn 32, like, we gonna celebrate and then
liquidate everything. I'm out.
Not even that. Like, I'm talking about like unalive me at 32.
Nah.
So that's the same way I feel. Like,
okay.
Once you,
and there's a balcony inside your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But once you stop, I feel like once you stop, like, you gotta keep reaching for shit, I guess. Like, you gotta keep going, striving for something. Like, I don't know. I feel like, dude, that's why a lot of motherfuckers be unhappy. Like, they be so content with, like, and that's why I asked you, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah.
All right, if we talking about life, like, no, it's never satisfied. But, like, in my profession, I feel like dudes be so content, like, whatever they did on the field, Pro Bowl, Hall of Fame, this, that, like, oh, I did all this, Super Bowl. They do that, and then it's like, that's what they've dreamed of their whole life.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, that's what they dreamed of their whole life. That's what, like, that's what everything, like, that was the pinnacle, that's the head, like, everything came to a head. I did it, wow, my career, like, and this shit is short. It's 10 minutes, 10 years, whatever the hell. And after that, it's like, now what? Because that's all they was striving for. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's all they was really, like, working towards. And it's like, I don't know. You got your mom's house, you got the cars, you got the money, you got whatever you doing, and then you get done, and then you realize, like, oh shit, I gotta find something to, like, love or care about or, like, strive for.
Yeah.
And it's hard to
start it if
like,
you're
you
not
was talking
in the
about
process.
your dad, you gave your dad the old school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to turn that bitch
Can
on.
you give him a shout out? Because he still don't believe I know you.
Pops be playing like, we got real history, documented history. His dad like, man, you don't know AK. Like, yeah, Pops, what's up? Shout out, Pop. But it's like the old school, like, and if you're familiar with old school cars, like, you got to turn them cars on. You got to crank them up. You got to take them around the block. Like, if you don't, this shit gonna die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
you got to stay consistent.
Yeah, you got to find, like, if you can't just buy old school, leave it in your garage for 10 years and then come and say, all right, I'm gonna just, so that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of dudes, like, in my profession, they play for 10 years, completely invested in football, that's it. Like, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, that's cool. Do that for 10 years, get out, and then try to, like, turn something on. Man, that shit dead.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think about nothing else that whole time. You was like, cool, whatever you did, if your career was successful, you got Super Bowls, all this, whatever, either way it went. If you played 10 years and you don't really got shit, but you lived your dream, what do you do after that? You can't you gotta be doing something.
And your point is right, but I want to give you a different point of view.
I like to play devil's advocate.
Okay. This is your Bruce Wayne syndrome. Everybody can't do what you do.
Bruce Wayne don't even got superpowers though. He's just rich.
He makes it happen. But I'm talking about
Batman don't got powers.
I like Spider-Man, but
I feel you. He got bit by a spider and like he got actual powers. Batman really a spoiled brat. Like he just got a whole bunch of money and he just like pulls shit out his ass and like beat people up.
But
and he got like cars and shit in a layer.
And a butler and a chef.
Yeah.
Which you have.
All right, but I'm just saying, all right, okay, all right.
But what I'm saying is like.
And that's part of my problem.
What?
This is what my mom is trying to get me out of.
Your reality, your normal is not everybody else's normal, even when their normal is at a high level.
Personality, personal reality.
And
the reality that I'm living in.
Yeah.
I think it's as normal as it can be for where I'm at in my life and what I've done. But like, I just don't see like why you can't just like you like this too, so I don't you like why can't you just go go get up and me and D always had this conversation. That's why this my man's because it's like, bro, get up off your ass, like go do go figure it out. Like I can't respect nobody that like somebody that don't go and like try to do something like something anything, and that goes for a motherfucker that has done something before and they done with that. And then now it's like you're not doing. I don't give a fuck what you like. Keep going.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. Like, there's you can ask a million people. There's not one person. Let me not be biased because it's 2023. I would think there's not one person in this world that'll be like, yeah, when I turn like 18, I'm just like, that's it. Yeah. What you mean? Like, yeah, I'm done. I think that'll probably be when I'm done. No. Or like when I turn like 45, that's when I'm gonna be done. Like nobody gonna say that. Like, well, how do you put a limit on like living in that sense? And then how do you put a limit on success? Like in 2 years I want to stop being successful.
You need a master class and like to help people, man.
I don't know. I be trying sometimes, but then like
you do.
A lot of it comes sometimes like my delivery it falls on.
But
my delivery and fucked up.
But I'm not judging you because everything you're saying I agree and I act upon it because a lot of things are simple.
Yeah.
If you just do what you're supposed to do, all this other stuff that just happened, it's not even in the conversation.
Exactly.
If you go back to the person we were talking about in the situation we were talking about, if you just do this,
everything peaches and cream. Everything is great. But everybody can't do that.
Okay.
And I might not respect that, but I do understand that some people have a hard time.
Me and my brother's having a conversation the other day and I was like, hey, I've come to the point in my life where there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, but I can understand it.
I understand it.
I used to be like, no, I don't agree.
Yeah,
I
used to try to fight that shit like, why? Like, just like when we was talking about you coaching, like, you trying to drive it, and it's like, it's not even fucking worth it. Like, you know what, bro? As long as I did what I
tried.
Yeah, I tried, bro. Yeah. So, like, I get it. Like, if you want to fucking do nothing and play victim and woe is me, then that's on you.
So
whoever the fuck it is.
I gotta go back and I gotta preface this because now you leave Hutchinson, you destroy everything.
Yep.
You leave with a bag, literally
I left the bag.
You didn't?
I didn't take it. I left it in the room. You remember I typed up my little Instagram post and I had my headphones in my phone.
Yes, you did. So, destroy the conference, destroy the league. I don't care what nobody said. What you did hasn't been done and will not be done again on that level of football. So now I have a new enlightenment of talent, of understanding, of
See, but I ain't at that point. When I just thought I was just like playing football. I left like, damn, I fucked with Coach Brown. He put me in a good situation. Like, he like cared, like that switched my kind of perspective. Even though it was Juco, it was like another stop. It was like, even though this motherfucker still talking some bullshit, like he actually cared. Like he like paying attention to shit, and he tuned in, and he kind of like he trying to level with a motherfucker, like trying to see, like you're going through this. Why are you going through this? What are you doing? This is what I learned from you. What are you doing that is like putting you in the situation that you're in, good or bad? What are you doing?
Want to save your HOA money on your home services while enjoying the benefits of living in a community? Pin Plus, the ultimate platform that brings neighbors together under one powerful concept: power in numbers. Communities can now negotiate group discounted pricing on essential home services, trash, pest control, pool maintenance, and so much more, all at unbeatable rates. Transform your home service experience today. Visit www.mypinplus.com today for more information.
All right.